range bound, yet bearish movement is seen across indices. Besides Tech 100 is also seen as range bound because see 15,560 level, so the resistance level it failed to break past by. Now what to expect today from NASDAQ 100, Dow Jones, DAX or Germany 40 and FTSE 100? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. We are going to analyze in the same sequence, first US indices, then Germany, and in the end, UK. Watch till the end. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do press the bell icon as this is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do watch that also. You can remain updated by joining my free Telegram channel. Link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's start first Tech 100. Now see Tech 100 on the hourly charts. First of all, higher lows, flat top, 15,560. I have mentioned yesterday, I have mentioned several times before that 15,560 is a greater resistance. Precisely from the same levels, we can see it reversing. Now also you can see 15,520, also the greater resistance for today. Also, one must note the support levels at 15,420 and 400 are very intact. It has failed to break below these support levels. And this is a very good sign that there is great support. So any point of time staying below 15,400 is where bears will take over. Now look at the hourly charts movement here. You can find out flat top here, lower highs here. Hence beyond 15,500 you can buy and expect 520, 540, 563 levels. You should watch out for. Only above 560 is where we should expect bullishness here. As long as 560 is respected, put a 20 points trailing stop. And likewise on the downside, below 15,460 you can again expect 440, 420, F400. Below 400 just stay short. We'll see in detail. Stochastic at bottom, MACD crossing over and divergent for a sell, RSI flat. Looking at 2 hour chart, on the 2 hour charts likewise massive drop, retracement, then second red candle, higher lows, higher highs. I will definitely watch out how it behaves at around 15,460, 420 zone. Stochastic at bottom, MACD at flat at bottom, RSI is also flat. Coming at to 3 hour charts. Now on the 3 hour charts, look at one point, one bigger bullish candle, and see this is coming after base, 3 retracement candle, and this is the first candle. So once it stays above 15,500, possibly we may see it retracing again towards 15,560, and Tech 100 might stay in this box for a little while. Stochastic looking down, MACD is trading bearish so far. It has seen a good bearish move without any significant change in the prices here. RSI is flat. Coming to 4 hour charts. On the 4 hour charts, I can sense a little symmetry here. See these two, look at these two candles here. See symmetrical formation is there. Higher lows are seen. I will wait for it to break out either of the support levels in order to confirm a direction. Now even if it breaks below, see if it stays below 15,400 there could be sharper fall. First at around 15,340, 350 levels, first support should come into picture, and below that we can see a sharper move. Now also one must note that the Bollinger Bands have narrowed, so whichever direction it is going to take, it is going to be a stronger one. The stochastic has dropped here. MACD is trading bearish here, trying to trade with a divergence. RSI is flat. Coming to the daily charts. Now look at the daily charts. Yesterday we have seen that it could stay in this flag formation, and a breakout above this flag is where the bulls will be sitting, and a breakout below this flag is where the bears will take over. What do you see here? Do let me know whether it is going to be a breakout or a bearish breakout. We will see, but I will expect it to retrace a little, but we have to watch out more closely because see what is happening here. After the rise, it is just trying to consolidate and form a flag. For the day, possibly, as long as 15,500 is not breached, we can expect that it may try to give you or yield lower lows. In fact, it can try to come back to this zone also, 15,300, 350 levels. So we have to watch more carefully today. As long as 560 is not breached, do not treat this as bullish. As long as 400 is not breached, do not treat this. In fact, 15,340, 360 zone is what I will be looking forward to as the greatest support. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, RSI flat. Looking at this, I will recommend you to sell here at 15,440 levels, or rather at 15,460 itself you can sell, but with the 20 points trailing stop loss as long as 15,400 is respected, and above 500 you can buy but with the 20 points trailing stop loss as long as 15,560 is respected, above which you can expect 15,600, and beyond 15,600 sky is the limit for Tech 100. On the downside, be careful of 15400 levels and 15340 360. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, should join my mentorship batch. The 25th batch is going to start on first week of or 11th of September now. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Signals channel as well. Let's start with US30. Now look closely at US30. Lower highs are seen, lower lows are seen, trying to get narrowed down. And yes, there is a good resistance on the upside. 34,700 680 zone, which was the resistance support earlier, is now going to be the resistance for US30. Also look at this. See, this is the support zone. We can see it very clearly. And this is the consolidation zone. Thus, 34,500 600 zone, we have always discussed, is a great support now on the below 34,700 level. Or rather, I will say below 34,800, 34,500 600 is the stronger support here. Now, if you look at previously 34,720 was the resistance, you can see multiple candles getting reverted from the same levels, and thus this is the level you should watch out for today. If you look at a stochastic, this has come to oversold. MACD is also sitting at bottom. It is trying to converge a bit. RSI is also sitting at bottom, trading flat. Coming to 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts likewise, lower highs, lower lows. This is the zone where we should be careful of. And if you look at stochastic, this is oversold. MACD is bearish. RSI is flat. On the 3-hour charts likewise. Now see, on the 3-hour charts, previous candle lower lows. Thus, 620 is the level below which you should sell. Even if you are selling at 34,620, we should be careful of 600, 520 and 550 levels. These three levels you should be careful of. Very nearby, and 20 points for Dow Jones is not much, but yes, these are the resistances you should watch out for. Below 34, 550 and 500 is the next milestone, and if it breaks below 500, that is the time where the bears will try to take over. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy at 34 660 levels, or rather 34 640 itself, but then 34 660 680 700 720, four resistances in just a span of 20 points, or you can say in just a gap, every gap of 20 points, you will find a little resistance. So yes, US30 specifically above 34,720 is where the bulls will try to take over. So we have to be careful of those levels. Stochastic is definitely oversold. MACD is extremely bearish and RSI is flat. So yes, indicators part, it is getting oversold and hence a pullback cannot be denied. Also look at 4-hour charts here. It is staying outside Bollinger Bands. This is important. This could be reversal. Just let it stay above 34 650 660. We may see a symmetrical candle here, and then the next candle might try to lift the prices for 34 750 760 zone. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI flat. Coming to the daily charts. Now on the daily chart, see lower highs, lower lows, and from these levels there should be little retracement. On the upside, 720 760 zone is where maximum resistance will be observed. Stochastic has come to oversold. MACD is green and RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to sell to 34 620 with a rider that 34 500 550 zone is going to be greatest support, and thus you have to trail your stop losses there. It can possibly bounce back. Only bearishness is if you see US30 above below 34 500. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here at 34 660 levels. However, as long as 720 and 750 zone is not breached, do not treat this as bullish or do not treat this for a reversal. These 200 points are going to remain critical for US30 between 34 550 and 750 levels. Above and below, largely 500 800 is zone where we should exercise extra caution. Take positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX or Germany40. If you look at DAX here, see DAX on the hourly charts is trading in this negative and or bearish channel. You can find out 15 720 700 is a great support. We have discussed yesterday also. Yet again, these levels are proving out to be critical support, and below 700 we may see 15 640 as the next target. Right now what is happening, moving average is trading with divergence, and DAX is also trading bearish. On the upside, we can find out the maximum resistance is at 15 780 800, or rather I will say 15 780 820 zone. This is where the maximum resistance lies for DAX today. Also, if you look at, there is a downward pull which is seen in Germany. Stochastic was oversold. MACD is almost at bottom and RSI is trying to trade bearish on the hourly charts. On the 2-hour chart, third straight red candle, lower lows, lower highs are seen here. Thus, we have to wait for it to break below 15,720, 700 levels in order to confirm the drop. What it may try to do, form a double bottom, and at those levels, from those levels, possibly a little recovery cannot be denied. Stochastic oversold, MACD is bearish and it flat at bottom. RSI is looking downwards. Coming to 3-hour chart, similar observation. This candle might try to pull back if it only see what I am looking forward to. Couple of retracement candles, then this bearish, couple of bullish candles, then this bearish retracement, and see the candle sizes here. This is a strong bullish candle and then minor bearishness. Now I will wait if it breaks below this zone, that is 15,700, and creates lower lows. Specifically below 15,680 is where the bears will take over, else we may see a recovery here. If you look at stochastic, this is oversold. MACD is bearish and at bottom. RSI is also trading flat and at bottom. Coming to 4-hour chart, similar observation. Resistance here at 15,800, 840 levels, very strong. This is the 20, 50, 100 period moving average, sitting at around 15,830, 850 levels. Stochastic is trading bearish, MACD is trading bearish, RSI is also looking downwards. Coming to the daily, now on the daily chart, see lower highs, lower lows are seen. The top of this channel is at around 15,900, the bottom at around 15,680. Also, if you look at today's candle, has again turned red, and see the previous candle also has a good tail, and half the size of the complete move is what the red body you can see. So this is still bearish. Only bullishness is if you see it staying above 15,900, for which chances are less. Stochastic oversold, MACD is green trying to converge, RSI is retraced a little. So looking at this, I will recommend you to sell at 720. However, 700, 680, only below 680 is where the bears will take over for DEX, where one can expect 640, 600 levels. Chances are less that it is going to drop till towards 600 levels, but these are markets, anything and everything is possible. And 640, 660 is still achievable. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here at 15,760 levels, but then 780, 800, two major resistances. In fact, 823 major resistances, and then we can see it flying for 880, 900 levels, for which also chances appear to be less. So take positions accordingly in between 15,720 and 760. Do not take a position on the downside. Be careful of 700, 680 zone, very strong support. And on the upside, 720, 760 zone. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Now see UK 100 on the hourly chart. This was the drop. We all know, we have discussed several times. 7380 great support. Is it shied away from the resistances, lower highs, and now it is retracing. Now see, the complete move here is engulfed between this movement here. Thus it can still show a bounce back. I will wait for it to break past 7430 levels, beyond which you can expect to see 7430, 7440, very strong resistance, and then beyond which you can expect a little bullishness. Now see, power of levels, we have seen 7480 again proving out to be great resistance. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI is also at bottom. Now look at 2-hour chart, similar observation. We are not going to repeat it. Lower highs, see lower lows, then retracement. Now if it fails to break below the yesterday's lows, certainly we can expect a bounce back, and then we can expect it to trade with a double bottom reversal here. Above 7430 is where little more bullishness can be expected. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI looking downwards, and it is still trying to trade bearish. Same thing with the 3-hour charts here as well. But on the 3-hour charts, an important point is that the bearishness is getting diminished, and lower highs, lower lows. So now looking at the top of the channel, 7430 is where we may find resistance here, and above 7430 is where FTSE 100 might try to trade with bullish bias. The stochastic oversold, MACD has seen extreme bearish move, RSI is flat. Coming to 4-hour charts, likewise similar observation. Look at this candle staying red, leaving a little tail on the downside. Third candle is what I will look forward to. If third candle stays below 7400, 7380 zone, certainly more bearishness is going to prevail. Stochastic looking down, MACD bearish, RSI looking down. Coming to the daily charts, on the daily charts you can see possibly we may see the candle might stay red, and yes, 7460 is what you should look forward to, beyond which you can say that the bulls will be there, else we may see a very good drop, taking it forward to 7380, 7350 levels also. So this is what we can see on the daily charts. Also, if you look at The stochastic is bearish. MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI is flat. Looking at this, you can sell here at 390, but 7380 is the safer entry, below which you should expect 7355, 7350 zone as the first target levels. On the upside, you can buy at 7430 levels. That is the only safer entry for you to buy. And also above that, 7440, 7460 is the zone which it needs to break past by in order to confirm the reversal. Take position accordingly. Trade with the stop loss. Trade with the trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do press the bell icon. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.